Hello YouTube, it is CJ the Immortal here back with another Project Spark tutorial. In this video guys, I'm going to be creating the terrain for my new world. So, in the previous episodes we've worked on kind of like the basic coding of the character and the enemy. I saved that stuff and now I'm going to create a new world. And we're going to work on getting the terrain all set. You can do this manually, or all of it manually, but I kind of feel like I should just do it like this. I mean, I don't know, that's just my general feeling. So we can either have rivers, we can have flat, or we can have canyons. We can also change this stuff here. We're gonna go to world height. We're changing this to massive, or world size. Water height, we definitely want to lower that. We want canyons? I think we want canyons. Well, or do we want, let's randomize. Hills? Hills? Do we want 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 hills? We definitely want a massive world. Maybe some lower hills. That could be pretty good. We want very not rough terrain. We want smooth terrain. You know what I mean? Randomize. I think canyons might be where it's at. Canyons might be where it is at. We just go canyon width. Peak height. Make them a little bit lower. I guess we'll go with that. That should be okay. We'll go with that. Why not? We'll go with there's a few options. We might just go with empty world, to be honest. You know what we could go with? We could go with forest. And then make it so the nature density is 0. Ah, there we go. That's what we want right there. We do not want that. We want it like that. Maybe a little bit more. What does shore material height mean? That's fine. What does shore material height mean? Nah, forget that. Peak material height. Don't worry about that. Alright, I think that should be good. We're gonna go. And, we want it to be nice and day. We want day. It's an angle like that, I think. Position like that. Brightness like that. Visual filter default. I know we already messed with all this stuff basically in our world properties video, but yeah, here we go. You're creating the world and shebang-a-roni. Alrighty, here we are. Alright, so here's our hero. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna end up getting rid of this anyway. We're gonna be a rabbit. Sure, why not? Let's go. We're just gonna delete this anyway. Third person shooter rabbit? Let's go. Let's freaking go. I'm kinda curious as to what this is like. I'm gonna test this out really quick. A third person shooter rabbit. Pause. I'm trying this. 1 second. Oh, boys. Boys, I'm a rabbit with a crossbow. Okay, this is ridiculous. We're done. We're done here. We are done here. Alright, so let's take a moment to observe what we have, what we're working with. Alright. Interesting. Okay. Number 1. Why the heck are there these patches of... Okay, that's kind of interesting. So we have some patches of stuff here. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. First thing I'm doing is I'm smoothing stuff out. I'm smoothing this out. Smooth. Smooth it, smooth it, smooth it, smooth it. Alright. Any other pointy tops are getting smoothed out as well. Because the pointy tops just don't look very natural. I don't like them. So we're going to smooth out the pointy tops. Perfect. Alright, so I like the world. It's pretty big. Pretty darn big. So that's good. Smooth that out a little bit there. And I think it has quite the potential. It has quite the potential. Of course, I'm going to make some adjustments to it to make it a little bit more my own. But as a base world, it is pretty nice. Smooth that out a little bit. Basically, just smoothing out the terrain in general is a good thing to do. Usually, the random generator can make things a little bit rough and pointy at some places, and it doesn't always look very natural. So, I always recommend you kind of smooth stuff out. Although one thing I do like about the random terrain generator is that it does provide a randomness, as you can probably assume by the name random terrain generator. Makes things a little bit interesting, just because you know, it's not man-made, it's computer-made. So it's definitely more random, and you can get some cool things out of it. So as you can see, some of the tops, like the really pointy ones, get all white because it's not painted. So yeah, that's another reason why I smooth it out, so it doesn't look all weird like that. You definitely don't want that to happen. And just so you guys know, I think in the next video I'm going to start building the town, which is going to be super exciting. I think we're going to make like one main town and have it so like you go all around the world. And we're going to have like, we'll probably just have, it's our first game, so I'll probably have like one main quest to do, and then that'll probably be it. And we'll have some enemies, some NPCs to talk to, stuff like that. So it's not going to be too in-depth of a game, but it's going to be quite a bit of stuff. And I'm going to make it, have some people play it, see what they think. 'Cause that's #1 tip for a game. Have people play it. Don't be embarrassed like I originally was when I first started making games. At least when I first started making games, not on Project Spark. I make games on Unity and Unreal too. So also let me know if you want to see some videos of Unity and Unreal. I'm also a beginner on that. Like, by no means am I an expert at game designing at all, but I've done it quite a bit. I haven't really gotten into very much like coding on computers. I mean, I want my job is gonna be something to do with coding and computers, so I'm gonna start focusing on that a lot. So I'll probably spend a lot of time learning that stuff. Soon, very, very soon, I'm probably gonna start learning that stuff. So yeah. Alright, so like I said, just smoothing this out. Gets pretty tedious, I know, but it's all in a good day's work. All in a good day's work. I do like all like the little dips and hills that we've gotten from this. I really, really do like it. I think it looks pretty nice. We do have a few more pointy tops to go over, and then I think we'll be nice and set after we do that. As you can see, like I've never really fully understood why they like get all white at the top. I don't know why it just doesn't paint over it, unless it's too pointy to be painted or something. I don't know how it works. Who knows how the random generator works? Only people that made it, I'm guessing. So I guess we'll never know, unless we somehow talk to the guys that made it and they tell us why, or we go into the code of it and see why. But yeah, that's too much effort. Too much effort. Alright, I think we're just about done. Just about up right here. Try to sneak by me, you little white spot. Try to sneak by me. Over here. Oh, perfect. Perfectly done for a harbor. Oh, they like perfectly did that for me. I wanted to make a harbor, and they just made the spot for me. They just took away so much work that I would have had to do if there wasn't a harbor spot there. So thank you, random generator. I praise you for that. Alright, so down here is definitely going to be my villages. I'm not so sure if I want that ground to be like that, so I'm going to have to change that ground up a little bit, fix that down there. I would probably want it to be a little bit more flat than that, because, you know, I'm making a village there. I think there's a few more pointy areas right here, and anywhere else, anywhere else, anywhere else, anywhere else, anywhere else. Over here, and then I think after this we're basically done. The pointy tops. Oh, this one's mad pointy. It's not wood at the top, but it's mad pointy. It's bothering me, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And yeah, I think we're pretty much good. I think we are pretty much good, except for the ground over here is a no-no. We're gonna go right down here. Expanding. We're gonna go over to the shape. We're gonna make it this shape. We're gonna make it go up a little bit. Because what the heck? The fudger-nutters. Okay, so as you can see, it's doing a little bit of some weird stuff here, but don't worry about it. We're gonna go smoothing. We're gonna go full-on intensity, full-on scale. No, you're not full-on scale, but let's just full-out smooth this. Get it nice and flat. I think I'll actually make this nice and flat between episodes, guys. So if you've enjoyed this video and you found it at all helpful, make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe to show your support for this series and my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.